All right, we are off. We should be good to go. You should be able to hear me pretty well. I guess we get to pick a flag from what we've got here. Let me make sure my chat window is popped out. And, all right, everything's looking good. I plan to do the tutorial first. So if the tutorial involves building a plane, absolutely. And the reason I wanted to do the tutorial first is I did not do the tutorial last time. I don't think this matters much here. Let's do... What are our colors? We're kind of red and black, huh? So let's do like our red. You guys can hear me all right, right? We are all good to go? All right. The Sunday Squad, right? And then for our difficulty, we'll just leave it on, normal for now. Okay, while that loads here. Game music is loud. I'm on it. That should fix it. You can see I got my red bandana out for the occasion. I can't breathe. But, that's fine. No big deal. So I heard this, I have read that this loading screen might take us a minute here. I'm not too concerned about it. We gotta keep in mind this is an early access title. We gotta be kind of charitable with any issues we run into. Because, like, I don't know, if I was putting out something that I wanted feedback on that I knew what was playable but not done yet, I would want people to be charitable with me. So we're gonna approach this charitably. and see how it is so far. I love these retro movie things. These are so cool. Yeah, I gave myself a rocket ship background. Okay, the camera's lagging me a bit. That's my issue though, I suspect. My computer is possibly a tiny bit underpowered for this, admittedly. But it is what it is.
Oh my, I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure I watched this on YouTube. Also, for the record, I can't fit my headphones on with this hat, so I have no sound. You guys have sound, obviously. That's why I didn't know the music was too loud. So, no technical issues, really. I mean, like, with our stream. No technical issues really getting set up here, for once. That's nice. I'm excited to give it a go. Oh, and I have to say, it's in the description, but I do have to say, it's completely muted? Okay. I do have to give a shout out here to Private Division for giving me the key for this, allowing me to play this for you guys. Pretty cool. Shout out to them for sponsoring this. Of course, any opinions I present in the game will be my own. You know how it goes. But, you know, I gotta disclose that.
Several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies
it looks like it looks a lot better.
All we need now
is the volume good now?
Show us how to put all these parts together.
It should be. I turned it up like kind of right in the middle. Unless this section is just muted for some reason. It could be
My name is Paige.
I might have clicked outside the window. I'm not 100% clear.
At the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place.
We'll find out in a minute once we actually get started.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. All right. Yeah, I don't have very good cutscene etiquette. Sorry. All right. Hello and welcome to Kerbal Space Center. This campus has everything you need to turn your fledgling space program into the stuff of legends. I need to say, first, before we get too into this here, I have already turned most of the settings down to low. Like, pretty low. And obviously, we're playing at a smaller resolution because I have my stream stuff up on the side. If you're coming here for performance, I don't know how indicative this will be because obviously I'm streaming. I'm not recording it. I just checked. I'm not recording it. So the performance hit will come from streaming alone and also streaming my webcam through my cell phone, through, I think, the internet, but it might be through a cord. I'm not entirely sure how my program works. So keep all that in mind when you're watching my stream and trying to determine how well the game performs. Keep all of those nuances in mind. Okay. So let's continue here. Our engineers have created a training program. That's exactly what we need. So we want to go to the training center. All right, training center it is. Oh, look at them. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, this is my favorite one. It's not as bad as my other ones. It's nice and thin. Okay, the training center is where we go to learn how to build and fly rockets, planes, and rovers. Nice. I don't think rovers are new. I think they were in the first one, but I never got far enough for that, so cool. Lessons take place in a simulation. Hang on here. I do want to double check my vocal volume. It comes through differently for you guys than it does for me, I think. So, one sec. I just don't want to get too into it here before I find out. Alright. Lessons take place in a simulation, and you can start a lesson at any time, even in the middle of an active flight. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, volume should be good. Sorry about that. Alright. Space is the place. I assume that's where we want to start, right? How do rockets work? Sure. Oh, it's an actual cutscene. That's kind of cool. Oh, wait, maybe not. We'll see. Sorry for the delay today on Slime Rancher 2, by the way, guys. I uploaded it, and then I closed the window before it was done uploading and went to bed. And then I was looking at my phone this morning. I'm like, why is it not up yet? What is going on with my video? And I was a plane passing by, a rocket ship outside. They were doing a test flight.
Space is the place.
I was like, what is taking so long? Why is it not going public yet? And it turns out that, like, it just wasn't even there it wasn't finished uploading. So it's up now.
So you want to get to space.
All right, so you want to go to
Have you
space.
tried rockets?
I do want to go to space.
Rockets
I
use
love
fuel
this
and engines
this
to create
animation
thrust,
stuff.
which
This
propels
is
them forward.
this is
When the
top
fuel
notch.
tank
This is
full,
triple A
it
here.
is dropped to stay as lightweight as possible, allowing the rocket
Okay,
to
so
go
we
even
know this
faster.
sort of stuff from the
These
first
tanks, as
game.
well as
I
other expendable
suspect.
parts of a rocket are called stages. Different stages do different things.
Okay.
Often the first
It's a
stage
good
is
refresher,
very
'cause I haven't
low,
played that since we
using
streamed
just
it
enough
last.
fuel to get the vehicle through the atmosphere. The second stage usually has a low thrust engine that, while not as powerful,
Oh, okay.
is more fuel efficient. After dropping the heavier first stage and leaving
They're
the
really
atmosphere,
pretty.
the second stage
They did a
engine
great
pushes
job.
the much lighter second stage to orbital speed.
See, that's where we got hung up last time. We couldn't make that work quite how we needed.
On a flight to space, the final stage parachutes back down to the surface, ideally in one piece.
Now, I did get new computer fans. My fan, I had a fan go bad the other day. Yeah, that's who it looks like.
Space
That's
is
exactly
the
who it
place.
looks like. Okay, I think it's looping. Whoa. I just caught the navigation menu. Hey, buddy. This is going to be pretty complex. Alright, we should probably pop into it, I guess. We could go through the other tutorials, but... Now, that didn't check off. Maybe I didn't, It's the middle of the afternoon. Maybe I didn't... Maybe there's an actual, like, playable part there that I skipped. But we're just gonna go into the, We're just gonna start building rockets. Right? That's what you're here to see. You're here to see me build rockets. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. Parts picker, the same as last time. Okay. Command pod, engine, fuel tank. Favorites. Okay. Several assemblies or sections of your vehicle at the same time. Okay, where is our... There's our symmetry mode. That's good to see. Engineer's report. That's kind of cool. Oh. Okay. And the trip planner. Where's that? Okay. Where was the engineer's report? Right there? Okay, cool. And once you're ready to fly, launch. Cool. Training center teaches the stuff. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's look at... I assume we have missions, right? We have missions in the same way. Where is our... Missions might not be... I'm not sure we have missions yet. It looks like we might not. Okay. I'm not really too worried about that. The missions are kind of hard for me. Alright. I guess we better start with this right here. Now, I will say, I'm not having any Not having any issues. Maybe once we start actually flying around and stuff, but I'm not having any issues as far as I can tell. I actually have Firefox open to keep an eye on my stream, and I'm still not having anything going on. So, okay. Let's see. A big fuel tank. Do we need a big one yet? Oh, wait, in, like, real life? That's scary. We have a lot of vultures around here, too. Alright. Whoops. Cool. Alright, let's see here. I mean, we should probably put fins on it, huh? So when we were doing stuff last time, we did a really good job with these separators here, right? So let's try to do a little tiny, we'll do a little one here. Okay. I'm feeling good about that. Let's put a parachute up here. Yeah, I've heard they'll grab you. They'll grab, like, smaller dogs. You gotta be careful. You know what? Once I've got, like, once I make sure that this works the same as the other one, because this is what I'm familiar with, we'll build that plane here. We've got, like, some really cool options, it looks like. We definitely have a lot more unlocked than before. Which is understandable, because they want you to try out all the new parts. You know, it's early access. Where are fins? Oh, I'm on the fins page. I'm just dumb. That's huge. That's still way too big. Alright, we need stabilizers specifically, huh? Medium ones, maybe? Yes, nice. And let's do a triple symmetry. Oh, cool. You can right-click that to adjust what you need. I know, I can't believe it. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be doing all of this. It's absolutely insane to me. Honestly, I've been sending emails like a madman. I don't sleep. I make videos and I send emails to developers. You can, huh? Well, let's try it. Oh, wow. That's super cool. You couldn't do that before, could you? Whoa, that's awesome. Okay. Alright, what's our staging look like? I don't know if I like the new interface for the staging. I feel like it's less overt. I like that it fits the theme of the game a little better. Just, you know, first impressions. I like that it fits the theme of the game a little better, but I miss the orange. I miss the clear, bright orange. I think that was more readable. I think it was a little easier to understand. And maybe I'll get used to it. But I think it was a little easier to understand visually what was happening and what you were selecting. Okay, let's see here. We probably want, like, a big one, right? The rhino sounds... That's huge. That's way too big. We'll just do this one. And then... shoot. I forget how to... There we go. Middle mouse, click and drag. And perfect. Look at that. The wings, being able to do that with the stabilizers lets you, that's so cool. It lets you, like, separate that the way you should be able to. Alright, anyway. I guess we're going to give it a launch. Okay. Wow. Staging, right, okay. And then, okay. So, we're gonna launch, right? Might take a couple tries. Oh, there's a countdown. Oh, this is so cool. Hang on, hang on. It does look like a lawn dart. Oh boy, it's slowing down. I might have to make some more adjustments. It's definitely slowing down. Only when you look at the ground. So it's... Okay, so it's got to do with, It's definitely got to do with... We'll finish our launch here. Hang on. What happened? What did I do? Alright, hang on here. We'll minimize some more, ground spawn stuff. Because that's definitely what would be causing that if it lags worse when we look to the ground. That or the water. But I think the water is at minimum already. So, we'll make a couple settings adjustments here. No big deal. I know where the settings are because I set them up already. So, it should take me just a brief second once we're loaded in. It hasn't crashed my computer. And again, I'm running probably below minimum, I'm pretty sure. I'm not very good at graphics card stuff, but I looked up, like, the recommended stuff, and I'd say I'm pretty below that, I think. And it's playable, honestly. So, I'm not scared about that anymore. I was a little worried about that because of, you know, what you read. There. Turn environment props off. That should help a lot. Again, we are at minimum settings, but... Okay. Let's try now. That's definitely a lot better. It's still a little stuttery. It's still like maybe 15 FPS. It's still a lot better. All right, let's try and... I keep pressing space, and I think space is restart, not the staging anymore. So that's what keeps happening there. We probably do need a bigger rocket. We'll find out here in just a moment. Okay. Let's see if this fixes it. Let's try just clicking down here at the staging section. I probably just didn't read something I was supposed to read. Well, that's one of the problems is my decoupler. No, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. I think I'm activating this second. I'm activating the second thruster in the middle of the rocket, and it's exploding. I think that's what's happening. Duh. Okay. Not a big deal. My staging must have got messed up. Confirm revert. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna be, magnificent once it's finished here. I'm already seeing, like, the trappings of something amazing. Yeah, it's blowing it up from the middle. Alright. See, look. I'm just an idiot. Okay, so... we're missing a decoupler, too. Oops. Alright. Let's add a stage here. This is that little one. We've got the decoupler there. So bottom thruster, decouple, second thruster, decouple thing. Okay. Slime Rancher 2 is great. Absolutely, so let me put it this way. All right, here's the best way to put it. I was going to take this weekend off and not play basically anything for videos. Now I am still probably going to play Slime Rancher 2. It is just so easy to lose time playing it. It's very relaxing. Okay, let's try this again. We'll skip the countdown. Uh-oh. Something isn't right. I mean... yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there, guys. You gotta keep in mind, I'm not a Kerbal veteran either. I've played it basically exactly the one time on stream. Yeah, Slime Rancher 1 is good, and honestly, it's more of the same. It's actually on sale right now, too. Worth checking out. You know, I'm really impressed. Yeah, it's the weekend already, I know. I'm really impressed visually by how much this has improved. From the first game. Okay, what is going on here? We launch. We decouple that one. We do that. I'm not seeing where the disconnect is. Everything seems fine. He's definitely going to love the sequel then. Alright, we're gonna try again. I plan on streaming till probably 2:30. So let's say an hour and a half. It depends on how well this goes. And like, you know, what we end up looking at in the game and stuff. Obviously, yeah, okay, I don't know what's going on with this. We'll try to, we'll try and build a plane instead. But, obviously, like, being given a copy of this game by the developers, I plan to continue to cover it as it gets updated and throughout the life, like, you know, that's the kind of commitment I have to doing this sort of thing. So, it's not like a one and done thing. I'm not going to stream this the once and then not touch it again. I plan to keep up with it. But I'm not sure, how long I'll go depends a little bit. But if you gotta go, Mushroom Love, if you gotta go, don't feel obligated to stay just cause you're moderator. Whatever you got going on in real life comes first. Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna start from scratch here. Let's look at our thermal dispensers. Cool. Let's look at our plain stuff. You know, man, I know you're joking around. I don't know. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. The thing about Kerbal that's compelling is I'm building the rockets, and then I'm testing them. If I built the cars in Beam NG, then I might like it more. But I don't build the cars. I just smash them, and I don't know. If I built the cars, that would have made the difference for me. For sure. Okay, a nose cone. Let's just start with something small. Let's just start with little nose cones. Oh, I gotcha. Rain World will be at like 3. That's the goal anyway. Engine mount. Boy, there's a lot of stuff here. It might, maybe to someone who's, like, very familiar with the original Kerbal, maybe not as overwhelming, but I like that trash can. Okay. Let's go to, where's the runway? Okay, space planes. Oh, hey, there's built-in vehicles. All right, let's take a look at one of these. I don't think yet, but I think it's on the way. Okay. Let's try it. Oh, hey, we're getting somewhere. I mean, I didn't build it, but we're getting somewhere. Okay. Oh, shoot. We're up. We're up a little too, Oh. Maybe. Nope. Okay. Hey, that went a lot better than anything we've built so far. No, they announced it. They announced that it's, like, on the way. But they didn't announce, like, anything else. And we knew it was on the way. So, the big point of that announcement, I think, was, Xbox. That it's coming to Xbox. Because it was, up until this point, I don't think it was confirmed for Xbox. I know, I can't believe that looped like that. Pretty cool. Oh crap, it took us back to our rocket. Okay, can we load? There's gotta be something here to load. I can't see behind my light, 1 second. Oh, here we go. Folder. Okay. Let's load this bigger one. Okay, now this is something I can get behind. Let's start with this and see what we can make happen. Why are we here? We should be on the runway, right? I mean, well, did that nose cone bend? I'm actually curious. We gotta see. We gotta see here. If that bent. Because I thought it was straight before. If this has, like, soft body stuff to it, too, that would explain a lot. And also be super cool. The first one runs great. And I'm sure this one will be fine once they've, like, you know, I mean, they've got a lot of optimization. When you're making a game, optimization a lot of times comes last. Okay, it didn't bend. It was already like that. Optimization a lot of the time will come last. So, there we go. Runway. Perfect. All right, we're figuring things out. Especially like these early access ones. At least that's a trend I've noticed. I don't think it's necessarily a bad trend either. I think it's fine. It gives people an opportunity to see the direction of the game before, and you know, games always have like different teams doing different stuff. So, you know, they're always working on everything all at once with games. Hey, we're actually doing it. And it's running pretty fine. Hey, it's running, like, really fine. Yeah, this is really cool. Now, I haven't actually flown a plane in Kerbal before, either, so... This is very new for me. Ah, shoot, I should have, like, a cockpit image for, like, planes for my background. That'd be super cool. How much fuel do we have? There's our throttle. Okay, it starts to have issues the higher you go. We should probably head a little bit back down. I think it's the trees. We do have those off, though. And look, if we look at the sky, it's completely gone. So it's definitely got to do with, like, the actual ground itself. It's flying all right, though. Yeah, I think it's strange because I have that turned off. Like here, look. Graphics. Environment prop. Oh, that's environment prop description. Oh, wait. I mean, it's off. It's as off as it's going to be. So, it's as low as it's going to be. It doesn't have any problems when facing the sky. It's just when you're looking at the ground. Let's see if it's a little better now that we're so high up. I actually think it's better the higher up you get from the ground. It's got to be the trees, right? Because look, when we were closer to the ground, it was pretty laggy, missing frames, and now we look at the sky, it's better. But if we look at the ground again, it's still doing it, but it's not as bad as when we were closer to the ground. So I think it's a rendering. I think it's rendering all the trees that's causing it to have so much trouble. I wonder if they'll. Obviously, their goal is to fix that. I'm sure, but I wonder if they'll allow, because right now there's no option to turn them completely off, and I wonder if that's what they'll do. Give you the option to turn them completely off. Because look, so we're getting closer again, and it's having more issues as we get closer. So I bet that's what it is. So it's more of it'd be more of an issue for planes right now than rockets. Yeah, we do. But I'm not going to get to space in a rocket that's been built for me. I'm going to get to space in a rocket I build. Because that's what I like to do. You know. That's the point of the game. Build a rocket. I'm gonna pop over here to the other side of the room and take a sip of my tea here. I got the ghost mug today. A little ghost mug. Alright, let's set up launch pad 1. And then let's start this rocket thing over from scratch. So, small fuel tank. We could do small stabilizers on this. Yeah, today we have Victorian London fog. Hang on. Hang on here. I'll pull up a picture. We gotta pull up a picture of the tea. That's what we do, right? All right. Almost. All right, check it out. So, Victorian London fog here. Hang on. Victorian London fog here is, for the record, I'm not sponsored by this brand of tea. I just really like it. It's a briskness of 2, a body of 2, and an aroma of 4. It's sweet citrus and floral notes, and it's got a lot of vanilla in it. A lot of vanilla. Green tea is good too. I like green tea a lot. All right, let me minimize that. Okay. All right. Next up. Sorry about that. Let's see. Decoupler. No. We need a small swivel. Boy, look at the detail on that. That's really nice. Huh. All right, next. A coupler here. Where is our next fuel tank? We have a lot of fuel tank options. Hey, Tsuki, how you doing? Let's do this one with the small burner. Let's do the old triple around it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Imagine that just like frying the launch pad. Okay. So let's set things up here. That one. We need the parachute, of course. Where is our parachute? The extra small parachute. Okay, so parachute is very top. There's that one. Yeah, sorry. I live next to like a pretty busy road, unfortunately. And we need to set these on a decoupler. A vertical decoupler. And while we're at it, we'll put stabilizers down here. Probably... Whoa, right there? Alright. Then we'll set these on these here. Cool. Alright, so this decoupler, that decoupler, okay. And then we need, where are they? These ones. Boom. I don't think we necessarily need any more fins. So these go off, we decouple, this goes off, we decouple, this goes off, we're good. It's only sometimes. And usually it's motorcycles. Alright. So, it's also worth keeping in mind, like I said, I'm kind of a bit below specs here. So it's actually running pretty good in my opinion for what I expected. I was really worried. Alright, here we go. We're just going to keep things a little focused at the sky here. We got our stabilization on. It looks a lot better visually. Look at this stuff. That's really cool. Look at the you see what I mean? The airstreams that it's making? That's pretty cool. See, look, there's the trees, and it has some issues. Now watch. Once the trees pop out of render distance, it has less issues. So that's my speculation there. And then we're completely fine looking at the sky. Is that actually the moon up there? That would be awesome. We are doing pretty good on fuel, it would seem. Let's speed things up a bit. We're gonna keep things stable for now. We're just trying to get as high as we can. Yeah, it's the trees that are causing an issue, I think. I gotta be clear. I don't know for sure. Also, holy crap. Look at this. This is so cool. Yeah. Because look, we're fine now. We're totally fine. It doesn't have anything to do with the physics of the rocket. Okay, that, like, hitched a little. But it doesn't have anything to do with the physics of the rocket in that sense. Alright, we're gonna try to... This is cool. Where's our trajectory screen? Shoot. Vessel actions. You guys don't see the trajectory screen, do ya? I think we're almost in space. It's hard to tell. I can't find the trajectory screen. Once we find it, for sure, we'll know. You know what? We might be in space. Maybe M? We'll try it. Hey! Thanks, Tim. Okay. Right. Okay. Point it. You can maneuver. Okay. Okay. I need to control the... Okay. Okay. Let's, So let's activate this little one. And try and keep heading, this way, right? And that should extend our... If we have enough horizontal thrust... Oh yeah, that's super cool. I didn't notice that. Alright, let's see how we're doing now. I've made a horrible mistake somehow. This is awesome though. Okay. So we might be able to, if we use some of the other stuff, some of the pre-built stuff, right? We can probably reach the moon. Well, okay. Hang on. I don't think we're actually in orbit, because, look, our trajectory is, like, really bad, actually. And we can't time warp to point. Ooh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Okay, like, we're really high up, but we're about to come back down, for sure. So once you're in space, the performance problems are basically non-existent feeling. Yeah. I'm definitely not there yet. Okay, so let's, I'm curious. Let's try to get to the moon. The moon's not going to have any trees. Let's see, just out of sheer curiosity, how performance is on the moon. I don't want to make the whole video about performance, because that's not what it's about. Like I said, it's early access. We're going to be charitable. That's why games are in early access. I don't think it's fair to say, you know, this isn't performing super well on my below requirements computer. Unacceptable. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous take to make, in my opinion. So we're going to, but it is something I want to check. It's something I'm curious about. I really want to know how to get these rovers places. I think that's going to be cool. I don't think we have a rocket big enough to do that. This seems pretty big. Let's try and take this. What are these little ball things? Landing gear. Okay. Maybe? Okay. Sorry, bear with me. This, hurts your nose after a while. Okay. Let's just go. Right? It's already built to go. Stabilize is on. I like that it stays on between missions now. I'm wondering if the craters are going to be designed in a way where they render in like the same way as trees. That's my concern, right? Where they're like a sculpted object. I don't think that's the case, but that's kind of what I want to see. Okay, so that's our target. I mean, it's very small. It looks like it's all just bump mount, if I had to guess. Alright, we're just gonna head straight for the thing. Whoa. Maybe. I like that you can. I like the better cockpit view. I think it's really cool. Where are these windows you were talking about? I don't think this one has any on it. Is that one right up there a little? Nah, I don't think so. Are we still heading where we need to? It would seem that way. I don't know if we're going to, I don't know if we're going to have the momentum, guys. We're going to try. We're going to try our best. Uh-oh. What is happening? Uh-oh. What is happening? The command capsule. Oh, yeah! Oh, that's so cool. Bad news. We haven't decoupled properly. it would seem. Possibly because we're in space. So... Yeah. Yeah, that's, ugh. How high up are we? We're really high up this time, though. I like that it slows you down as you get closer. You gotta appreciate that. You think it was a bug? It could have been. Could have been. I thought that perhaps the gravity being non-existent kept it from falling off and returning. But, I mean, it should still have a little bit of a pull to it, right? We're going to try that again. We're going to try that again, see what we can do. I'm going to disconnect it a little sooner. I suspect that will be what we need to do. This is good stuff. I'm happy with this. I'm excited to see where they go with it. I think there's very what is the phrasing I'm looking for? Pun intended. Let's say I don't know what happened to the parachute. We'll find out on the next one, hopefully. Pun intended. There's nowhere to go but up with this, I think. I think it's going to be great. I mean, they've got a winning formula, and they've taken that winning formula and they've just absolutely blown it away with new stuff. You're good, man. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, how you doing? All right, we're getting there. What height are we at? 15, 16. Okay, so we should probably start kind of angling a bit, huh? Maybe. Yeah, there's space for improvement. There's always space for improvement. Good pun. Uh-oh. Like that. That was probably unintended. Let's say that was probably unintended, right? It definitely has a little bit of wonkiness with the physics, I think. In fact, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna try that again. See if we can, we're gonna switch from the moon to just trying to orbit. That's our goal now. I'm excited to keep up with it, though. I'm excited to follow the game as it gets new stuff and as it gets optimized and stream more of it for you guys. Definitely one of my favorites to do on the channel. Like, it's not stressful. It's relaxed to a degree, but it's still exciting. Okay, once we get to, what is it, 10,000, we need to start rotating? I'm really curious about those rovers. Those, like, lunar lander rover guys. I'd like to mess with one of those. We're getting close. Let's take a look at our trajectory. Okay. Honestly, I'm getting used to it. Like where to angle my camera and stuff. I didn't have a very good computer when I first played the first Kerbal, and I remember I spent like so long trying to get it to work. Sorry, you'll have to excuse me. Like I said, this makes your nose hurt and then run a little bit. So I got the sniffles here. But this is running better than that ever did for me back in the day. Pretty cool. Okay, so I think I knocked my rocket off because I didn't drop from straight up, if that makes sense. I think they literally ripped it off on the way down. I don't think that was quite visually represented as well, but I think that's what happened. Okay. I thought for sure we'd get to the moon, too. Should probably try to keep it straight up and down for a little longer, huh? Alright. There we go, we're getting somewhere. Alright, we're going to keep heading up. Once these run out is when we're going to go horizontal. Because I suspect they're ripping off our rocket. So we want to be straight up and down. Okay. Man, I don't know. Something's not doing what it's supposed to here. Huh. I mean, we're still going up. This specific rocket is definitely having some issues. Our first one was the best. Let's go back and let's try one more. Oh, thank you. I don't even know what it says. There we go. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I think they're hitting these little fins here. We're gonna load up a different rocket here. See what we can do. Modular hub. That sounds kind of cool. So, like a space station hub. Well, how do you get it up there? It doesn't have a thing. I don't think, right? Am I crazy? Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So you have to attach it to something. That's a pretty good loading screen if you ask me. I'm not sure if the game loads when I'm in a different window. I accidentally left my my stream page, unfortunately, on on YouTube, and I was trying to pull it back up. I don't think it does. All right, I'm gonna have to just chill here for a second. All right. Let's load up the Kerbal K1. We were on the K2. Let's try the K1. All right. We'll see how this one performs. Nice, we're up right away. Pretty good speed. Alright, once these are done, we will drop them. Just like we were doing before. We'll slow down here. There we go. Okay, see, no problem there. Alright, we gotta turn stabilizer off, right? Is that what's fighting us? I think it's what's fighting us. And a little bit of our aerodynamics. Okay, let's look at our... Okay, it seems to be working. Oops. I paused the game like 17 times. Oh, okay. That's cool. Perfect. We're gonna take a peek at the map. I think this is working. I think this might be working. I think we might be good. Also, this is running, like, way better. I'm not sure why. Gotcha. Okay. Thanks for the tip. You know way more about this game than I do. Well, the first one. So, you probably know a lot more about the sequel here, too, than I do, but... I know. I just thought it was funny. I'm sure it didn't pause 17 times. Okay. Let's check the map. I don't think we have enough fuel to do this. Crap. Oh, wait, no, I think we're good. Though I might have accidentally done the parachute. They seemed, your tips seem to be working, so I assume so. Oh, shoot. Guys. Because I wanted to try the stock ones first. I kind of wanted to see what the game was up to, you know? How things performed and stuff. Make sure it was even, like, you know, possible. What is that? What's happening? Ah, okay. Bad news. Something's happening over here. I think we might have, I think we might be headed for the sun. Let me double check here. How do I... This is very robust. You can see a lot of what's happening. What does that mean? Yeah, I think I'm headed out of orbit. I assume that that blue is the orbit, right? That could just be like, I don't know. Let's speed up here and see what happens. Oh, yep. It was just what I feared. I think, that we are headed straight for the sun. Maybe not. No, we're like just in super orbit. All right. Okay, see, that was what my initial guess was, but it seemed really far away from Kerbal. So we ended up orbiting the sun. Oh, that's nauseating. That's bad, too. That's super bad. Huh. Yeah. Okay. We'll try to build one more. We'll try to build one more before I end the stream here. I'm excited for missions. Unless I overlooked missions. I didn't see them, though. At first, I was unsure, but I think the missions are another thing that keep me going. Like, okay, another thing about the Beam NG thing. It didn't really... Don't get me wrong, it was fine for, like, to play. It just... When I play a game, I like to, like, have a point. I don't really do, like, pure sandbox, if that makes sense, because I get bored. And so... The missions in the original Kerbal, they gave me something to do, right? It wasn't just build it, see if it works. I think that's a big benefit the game, like a big one-up the game has in general over other sandbox games. Missions are great. And so I do think that is I do think that's something I'm going to be pretty excited for coming to this. I mean, I'm assuming we will get missions the same way we did in the first one. I'd have to double check. Let me double check the roadmap. I don't want to say anything that isn't true here. I'm sure you guys already know, but... I mean, I'm almost here. Almost. Wrong page. And the roadmap. I believe... Hang on. There we go. Okay, the roadmap. Science, colonies, interstellar exploration, multiplayer... science gathering and tech tree progress, which, that indicates to me missions, so, like, I don't know how else you would interpret that. So yeah, it would seem that way. Oh, like, look, a little external fuel tank. That's kind of cool. Okay. Let's do the small one that can angle. We're going to add a decoupler. Because getting the science and unlocking the parts and, like, building... So I really like building a rocket within the limitations of the parts I have. And trying to unlock more parts to get further. So that's another thing I really like. That I'm excited for. We should probably try using big parts, huh? Hang on, let's try using big parts. That's big. Let's do the lander. This one. Is tomorrow Saturday? I don't know if I'm doing a stream tomorrow. Hey, welcome to the stream. I've thought about Slime Rancher. Yeah, the Private Division provided me with a copy of this game, and so I've been kind of going over it and seeing what it's all about. I played, like, some of the first one, not a lot. But we're going to go with this. But I'm not terribly experienced with Kerbal here. What do we want for this? That seems kind of big. But we'll do it. Yeah, we're going to build a stupid looking rocket here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build a big, dumb looking one. That's huge. And we're going to see if we can get it into space. We're going to put on 3 extra large tanks. Actually, we're going to lower these a bit. That's too high. How's that? That seems fine. Alright, boosters. We don't even have extra large boosters. We might need to, we might need to add another decoupler here. Large. Whoa. We'll do like a little, we'll do this one. We'll do this little booster here. We'll add this on. And then we'll add that one to the bottom there. Perfect. Oh yeah, I probably should be checking that a bit more, huh? Probably a good call. Wait, the fuel... there's different fuel types? I guess the tanks have different names. Hang on here. Now I gotta check. Let's delete that. Where were we? Okay, these engines work. But we're still, like, not right. We need some of these. I assume that's what we need most of all. Oh, I didn't know that. Pretty cool. I'm not a huge Kerbal veteran. I actually played it for not the first time, but like Alright, still not quite right. Ah, gotcha. This is way too heavy. Way too heavy. Let's try the smaller one, I suppose. I actually played it for the first time just a little while back, at the recommendation of one of my viewers here, letting you know. And, I had such a blast that I reached out to, Private Division, and they sent me a code to play it for everyone here. Alright, let's, alright, there's our new decouplers. Strangely square. Let's do this one. Okay? And then some boosters. We'll do the large booster. We'll check our report. Thanks for the report tip. I know they mentioned it in, like, the tutorial, but... Oh, nice. I'll have to check it out. Thrust to weight ratio is still bad. That's way too big. Oh, that was a wing anyway. Maybe we should try smaller thrusters. Hey, we got it. I'll have to check it out. I haven't heard of that channel before. But, like, I haven't been, like, a part of this, this section of YouTube for very long either. I kind of, like, variety stream games. So, like, I play, like, I got, like... I don't have, like, a huge audience, but my audience is, like, pretty diverse in what they play. So, I have, like, hang on here. I don't know if a parachute's going to really matter here. It's kind of small. We'll do that just to be safe, but... okay, hang on. That, decouple. A second set of decouplers. These are on the wrong decouplers. There we go. These ones can be deleted. So I kind of have like a diverse set of games I play. That too. Oh. I didn't read that full message, because I thought you were talking about me. I do tend to jump into stuff without any prior knowledge. That's pretty cool sounding. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Like, see, that's a pretty rocket. Scott Manley. I'll check both of those out. Okay. Might give me a little bit, I mean, this isn't a very pretty rocket, so might give me a little bit more of an edge on, the next stream. I mean, we're going up. We're definitely going up. Also, the game's, like, not having as much of an issue now. I wonder if, like, once the trees have populated, they've populated, right? Because, like, look at the lag. It was, am I crazy or was it worse earlier? It's, like, significantly better now. It's basically 100% when you're looking at the sky. So, I have no idea. I'm sure they'll, that's one of their goals. So, according to the thingy, the roadmap, I believe, improved user experience. I would say that's one of them. I'll check them out. Oh, lower the speed, huh? Well, when I'm further down. I gotcha. Okay. I should have rotated by now. I know this. I just got distracted, and I'm sorry. Let's see our trajectory. Alright, that's... Okay, see, yeah, I'm slamming my rocket into itself. That's our big issue. We're probably better off, like, disconnecting sooner. That confirms it, though. It's probably obvious. Everybody probably knows that, just not me. We'll get there, though. I'm excited at the prospect. Like, if you look at the roadmap, while this is loading, if you look at the roadmap, it's got stuff like star systems and, like, resource gathering. I'm excited for that. That sounds cool. Going to different places to, like, unlock better rocket parts and stuff. Gotcha. Oh, shoot, it's already past 2, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm gonna do one more launch then. And then call it. Alright, you said 300? Let me make sure I'm even looking at my speed here. I don't think I was looking at my speed. I apologize. I'm going to try and stabilize a bit here. Let's, I don't think we're going to get very far, but let's shoot for the moon here. Oops. We'll try one more time. I have absolutely no engineering or physics background at all. I'm terrible at anything kind of vaguely robotics. I just like certain types of factory and simulation games. Certain types, very specifically certain types. All right. We're just gonna straight into the air. Haha. Very funny. All right. We're gonna go for the moon. So I lost my train of thought entirely. This keeps happening to me. So I don't know if you were here earlier, or if you're like particular about the performance. The trees, when you're pretty close to the ground and you look at the ground, they seem to be having some performance issues there. But when you look at the sky, it's completely fine. So, you know, if you're curious at all about performance, that's my experience so far. Maybe a big deal if you're going like across the planet's surface, but once you get into space, I mean, that's where the bulk of the game is, as far as I'm aware. So, you know, I don't know if it will matter as much there. Okay. Hey! That went way better than expected. Okay, so now we just need to take a peek at our trajectory. We're going to warp to here. Can we do that? Okay. And then we're going to, where is the, we're going to pause. We're going to find the moon. Okay. I pressed space again, didn't I? Okay. I think we're fine. We just need to target the moon, which is behind us. I don't think we're going to get there. What graphics card do I have? Sorry about that. I didn't see your message. I was really focused on this rocket ship. I have a 580. So I'm like... I'm not... Again, I'm not very good with technical stuff. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty far below technical specs. Or like... Not... At least not there. And I'm not having too hard of a time with it, personally. So, I don't think... I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem for most people, based on that experience alone. That didn't have as much fuel as I thought it would. Ooh. Yeah, I'm on a, here. We will, we'll go back to the assembly building here, and I'll double check for you, because I want to be accurate with my information. Let's check. Yes, I have an RX 580 series. Yeah, honestly, like I said, I think it's like, what's the recommended, what's the specific minimum recommended? Hang on, let me check. Because I'd say we're probably done with the video. Let's talk about it, right? Since they gave me the key to talk about it, let's talk about our experience and, you know, how it's been so far. So, let's see. Kerbal to minimum recommended. All right, where I saw a specific page earlier where they had like the most up-to-date ones, and that's what I want to double check here. Key. I think it's here. All right, here's the forums. What to expect. Where was that? Maybe it's on the front page of the forums here. Just a second. Launch day notes, perhaps? Oh, they have a list of stuff they're working on specifically too here. I'm just scanning this real fast to see if there are any of the bugs like we could have ran into. No collision on trees and rocks. Huh. Obviously performance optimization. There, as we push processes out of the main thread and continue to improve the efficiency of our physics, resource flow, VFX, and graphics systems, frame rate should improve for all players. Some UI elements can be challenging to interact with. So, just an update. That's from their forums. That's just like none of these other ones. I'm not good enough to have ran into any of these. But back to the requirements here. All right, I'm on the Steam page. I think they had an updated thing here. Here it is. Performance. Okay, found it. GPU, it says the minimum for the lowest settings is 1080p, and it says you should have 12 gigs RAM, and your GPU should be an RX AMD, okay, a GeForce GTX 1070 or Radeon RX 5600. So let's see, because mine's already an AMD, let's compare RX 580 to RX 5600. Okay, so it looks like mine was Q2 2017. This is Q1 2020. And It's double the price of mine. If you look at the stats, mine's in like low yellow on speed ranking. And here, hang on, I can. 8 years. Hang on. What is light shot? There we go. Okay, you confused me for a second. So here I'll pull up a picture. Paint. Sorry, this is taking me a second. Okay. We're going to close the game while we're at it. Quit game. And then I have a picture here that shows like the comparison, what I'm running. There it is. Okay, so here's what I'm running on the left here. And on the right is the minimum recommended. Oh, I'm not too far off. I'm not very, like I said, I'm not very good with this stuff. I try to be, but I don't know, man. My buddy's like a computer guy, but here is, I'll pull up this picture here for the minimum. Here is the minimum recommended specs. Let's try and adjust these a bit here. Oops. Okay, so that's what I'm running. That's the recommended. That's that. And then let's compare, just for the heck of it, let's compare what I'm running to the NVIDIA one. I don't know how comparable that sort of thing is, but we'll give it a shot here. So the NVIDIA one is the GTX 1070. Okay. 580 versus 1070. Okay. And honestly, if you compare it to the 1070, I'm not even going to bother taking the time to screenshot and upload it. The graph looks basically the same. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking I was pretty lucky with how well it's running. And maybe not luck. Maybe they've just done, a pretty good job optimizing it, all things considered. It's important to be I don't think you were here when I was talking about this, but being early access, I think it's important to be charitable with that sort of thing. Obviously, it's in development. That's the whole point. They're working on it. They're trying to add features. They're trying to optimize at the same time, stuff like that. So, I'm pretty happy with the results, personally. Probably, but it's only got probably 2 minutes left, 4 minutes maybe. I'm pretty impressed with how it's running. All things considered, I heard some chatter around the Discord and just in general that people were concerned about how it'd be running, and I don't think it's something to be concerned about personally. I think if I'm running it this well on my slightly older hardware, you're probably not going to have any issues, would be my guess. And presumably with their roadmap, that wouldn't even be an issue, in the future. So lots of speculation on how that stuff can go, but based on the information we have in front of us right now, I think we can make some pretty good guesses. Yeah, I think yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. very pretty, a lot prettier than the original. I mean, the original's from what, 2015, even earlier, 2014. I don't know for sure. Let me double check. 2011. Wow. Okay. So yeah. 2011. I mean, it's been over 10 years since that. So really pretty, significant graphics jump. The space, being in outer space, looked beautiful. I'm impressed. I'm excited. You know, if you liked it, I plan to stream more of it. I stream all sorts of games, but I plan to stream more of this. That's kind of my thing, you know, when yeah, exactly. It's really pretty. And you know, when a company, like, you know, when they give me a game to play on stream or do a video review of, and it's like early access, I don't like to give it, like, you know, a hard review, because it's early access. That's the point. And I plan to keep up with it too, you know, as they release, you know, stability patches, as they add new content, stuff like that. I plan to stream. I plan to keep up with it. I might do videos, but I don't know if this is the type of game I would do videos on compared to streams on. So we'll see. But thanks all you guys for coming out, watching it. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching me play, build some rockets. And hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I will if since you're here, if you like this sort of game, it makes me think of personally, I like strategy games and stuff too. I got some videos of strategy games that you might like. If that's your thing, check out Phoenix Point is pretty cool. I need to finish it, but Phoenix Point is really cool. And I've got Xenonauts, which is, it's like a classic XCOM style game. You might be interested in those. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you. Oh, and once again, thanks to Private Division for the review code, and I will see you next time.